Like it literally.
Shit, they be having watch parties and they be staying on until like, dude, when that last episode of Mandalorian, the season finale of Luke Skywalker, dude stayed on live until 6 a.m. Dead ass, dead ass. It's
I
crazy,
believe it.
dude.
I believe it. And really I'm just starting to get more and more. I mean, I'm just starting not to care. I mean, what more can a nigga do besides just put spoiler warning? You know what I mean? And the shit that I'm doing, you know, it don't really mean shit for real if you late as fuck, you know what I'm saying, to announce some shit.
And then you
You know
gotta,
what I'm saying?
you gotta fucking dance around everything and shit. It's like, man, that's the
Bruh,
spoiler cost for you.
I got podcasts, I got episodes on there that I was doing when I was trying to talk about specific shit. And it kind of fucked up my flow, verbiage, just simply because I was trying to talk my way around everything without spoiling shit.
Right, right, right.
But yeah, I'm
You know
down.
what? You know what? Real shit though. Like a lot of stuff, it's hard to talk about it without spoiling it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But that shit that went down on the first episode of Loki, like you can't really like dance around that. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta tell the whole story.
You can dance around it. There really is nothing. That's why I was kind of telling my friend because he had asked if Loki was a mystery like program, the genre. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I mean, I don't think so personally. I don't call it a mystery, but I can see why, somebody would consider it that.
WandaVision was more of a mystery to me.
And I feel like that's what I was about to say. I really feel like WandaVision was probably more of a mystery than anything.
Yeah, because that shit started unraveling. Like like it was the first two episodes, no, the first three episodes. Yeah, I think he started showing the other side of it in the fourth episode. Yeah, by the fourth episode, you all like, oh, so that's the other side of it. That's how they got there, and then the whole show started unraveling from there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shoot, Marcus on here. Hold on.
I thought he was watching the game.
Oh yeah, he did say he was
oh,
watching the game. Let me
oh,
just.
oh, he got his mic cut off though.
Yeah, got you. Okay, but yeah, it's. I mean, I honestly don't know where they gonna take this Loki show. I honestly don't know.
You know what I was telling?
I
I
have
was
no idea.
telling, the dude Ferris that I know.
Yeah.
That yeah, I was telling him the other day that I think the sacred timeline is might be because they said like the comics is the more part of the multiverse too, and
Mm-hmm.
and I think the sacred timeline is going to be the 616 universe. Because
Makes
like the movies is Earth 19999 or something like that. So I think that that's gonna be the sacred timeline, the 616.
that makes sense. I mean, it's possible. Who knows? Fucking with Marvel.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I mean, honestly, and I think that it's a great idea that they didn't show us the timekeepers yet, because
Hmm.
I think that this season is only like 6 episodes.
Yeah, it's only six.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that we're going to see the timekeepers at least by like the fourth to fifth episode.
Because since it's 6 episodes, I bet you like either the next episode, episode 3 or 4, that's when it's really gonna pick up. You know what I'm saying? It's not like WandaVision where like it was 8 episodes, but WandaVision really kicked up in like the fifth, sixth episode.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
because
I
everybody
think
was because everybody was complaining about how slow it
so it
was
was, yeah.
and all
Because
that.
Falcon and Winter Soldier was like that too. Like by the fourth episode was raw as fuck. That's when that shit really kicked into gear. You feel me?
Honestly, the show. Falcon or Captain America,
The Captain America and the Winter
the
Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When the first episode had me hooked. Like ever since the intro, when
Yeah.
he was going against Batroc and them,
Yeah.
yeah, they definitely put their effort into this series. Definitely, I can see it. I feel like I'm at the movie theater.
Facts. Facts. Yeah, they put the money in though. I'll give them that. They put the budget in.
And I feel like they didn't really need to put that much of a budget into Loki, but you can tell this, like so far anyway, you can tell what pieces and what parts of the film, they put higher budgets on. Like when
Mm-hmm.
they showed us the whole goddamn basically the whole living space of the TVA, and that shit looked like a goddamn infinite goddamn city.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like that
yeah,
shit look crazy as fuck. Like I that shit probably took hella hours to make.
yeah. Hell yeah, yeah. They exist like outside in a pocket outside of time. It's like, and what's crazy is the employees was created by the timekeepers too. So that's literally their life. And they seem like regular people, but they was created by the timekeepers.
The thing that's funny about this outside of the multiverse or outside of it, and this is going to lead to things like I had mentioned this on the podcast earlier um, when I was talking about Loki, but they're going to once they start getting into like the voids outside of everyone's living space, all of eternity and shit, then we're gonna end up seeing things like eternity, death, living tribunal,
The one
galactus,
above all.
right? The one above galactus. Those are the only, what I'm saying, in betweener. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
those are the only individuals. You know what I'm saying, that can. You feel what I'm saying? That can
yeah,
be
yeah.
outside of what we know as, life. You feel what
Right,
I'm
right.
saying?
Just
And
like they can fuck with it like everybody else can't. But the
yeah,
timekeepers, the one above all living tribunal, they can fuck with the TVA. They're the only ones that can fuck with the TVA.
and I know that they're gonna show my nigga Kane. I'm just waiting.
I think Kane gonna show up like probably in the last episode. He got to because he's King Time Traveler. He got
Yeah,
to. That
he
this is
got
his
to.
thing.
He got to. And the thing, I want to say one thing because this is a spoiler, and I did put a spoiler warning on this video, but I am majorly confused.
About Loki.
Yes, no, not Loki, the variant. I am completely confused. The reason why I'm confused is because of the simple fact that definitely, in my opinion, that's Enchantress.
Somebody said that earlier too. Yep, Enchantress.
That's
Yep,
Enchantress, but the motherfucker is wearing Loki's helmet.
helmet. Yeah, 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 yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I'm just like, okay, so what are they doing here? I expect something to have me like, you know what I'm saying, something to have me exclaim, you know what I'm saying, for the reason why they did it like this.
Yeah. Because somebody said that earlier about that might be Enchantress, but then again, there is also a female Loki in
Yeah,
the comics.
there is.
So I don't know if this quote unquote female, well, she not even, well, we don't really know who she actually is because she takes on forms of different people. So we
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, we don't even know if she male, female, or what. But I think it's something about they're gonna try to like go to different universes and kind of basically expose the TVA. That's what it looks like they're going. It
Yeah.
like Loki trying to overthrow the. Well, he said it. He trying to overthrow the TVA.
He found something more powerful than the goddamn stone. So
Yeah. That shit crazy as fuck. But yeah, that shit crazy as fuck. Like I said on Facebook, like so this is there with it. So basically, I'm not, well, I don't think this, but some people feel like, since you basically devalued the Infinity Stones, so that means that Black Widow basically died for nothing, Tony basically died for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad that you brought that up too, man, because I have my opinion on that.
Yeah.
I feel like if we're gonna talk about the Infinity Stones, then like they explained it, the Infinity Stones, we already knew this though. We already knew that the Gauntlet and the Infinity Stones couldn't work outside of the universe.
No, not
We
outside the universe they created in.
exactly. We already knew that.
Yeah.
So when we start talking about the multiverse and start talking about outside of the fucking multiverse altogether,
Right.
it doesn't really surprise me.
Right.
We're going up, like we're surpassing levels of power. We're going to, like, our villains is about to start being, you know what I'm saying, crazy. Like Thanos is my nigga, don't get me wrong. But we talking about motherfuckers who can, you know what I'm saying, smack the earth like
Yeah.
away. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see this and see that's the thing though. This is why I told you months ago that real shit, the Infinity Gauntlet story, that's entry level shit.
Yeah.
That's really basic shit, to keep it real.
It is.
That's something that's easy for the casuals to grasp.
It's like the first actual like saga of Marvel for real.
Yeah, the first real saga of Marvel, right? Yeah. But now this multiverse shit, casuals not hip to the convergence. You remember, I might be saying it wrong, but you remember that one comic where I think the planets was about to crash into each other, and I think Captain America put on the gauntlet. Somebody did something to make the planet like get away from the Earth. I think it was. I know Captain America was involved in it though.
Yeah, I think that was Civil War 2, I think. No, wait. I have to look at my comic book list. I don't honestly remember.
And then another thing, Battle World from Secret Wars.
Oh, Secret Wars.
That was Secret Wars. Yeah, that's another thing. This whole saga is prepping people for Secret Wars, because at the first episode of Loki, when Miss Minute said long ago there was an ancient multiversal war, that's the fucking Secret Wars.
Yeah,
it's gonna be another multiverse war. That's the Secret Wars.
We already saw one of the damn Skrulls. She had a goddamn federal position.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How she work with the feds, man.
Man, them motherfuckers is everywhere. And the problem, and that's my thing too, and we got to start talking about Black Panther again, because, you know, in the comics, of course, we know that they're going to change them from the comics. They're going to make them more of allies than just enemies, just trying to take over the planet.
Yeah.
The planet's destroyed.
Yeah.
You know, they're not, I guess that they're really not trying to go that route. But that's a great motherfucking story. Man, when T'Challa ran into their ass, when Fantastic Four ran into their, that's great.
Yeah,
that's greatness right there. I want to see that. You know what I'm saying? I want to see T'Challa fight a Super Skrull.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see that.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean.
But you know how that go, man.
You know how that go. You know what I mean. But either way, I do feel like they are building up. I don't know what the next end game is going to be.
Might be Secret War, but this is the thing though. Now, as far as like these Marvel TV shows and stuff go, I don't know what's gonna come first, because they're doing a Secret Invasion show, but Secret Invasion is just one of the things you just can't do in one 6-episode limited series. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't do Secret Invasion. You know, you can't condense something like that. But then again, you got the multiverse storyline. I don't know how that's going to end, because like I said, it started with WandaVision, because, you know, Wanda, as you know, is a Nexus being, and that was brought up in Loki also.
I guess that would make sense to put that first, though. I guess that would make sense, since we do need the mutants for the Secret Wars.
Yeah, you do need the mutants for the Secret Wars, because the thing about Secret Wars is you kind of can't you know how like I told you about how they kind of like shortcut around Civil War. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't have the rights to all the characters. Because
Right.
you know X-Men was a big part of Civil War
Yeah,
too,
they was a big part of all that shit.
and Fantastic Four was too. Because I think Reed Richards was the one that told them to throw Hulk in space. They cut that one out. So yeah. But see, you can't. They not gonna be able to do that with half-ass Secret War. You're gonna have to bring everybody in for Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
You know what I would have did if I was Fox?
Yeah.
If I was Fox, I literally would not even consider selling the rights of these characters over. You know what I would do?
What?
I would literally create some type of deal, and if a deal couldn't be met, I will create my own version of the Marvel universe, but just focusing on like characters like Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, X-Men, and Wolverine, Old Man Logan. You know what I'm saying? Like
Daredevil
they
and all
literally,
that.
yeah, Daredevil. They literally could have created their own universe. With all the movies that they made, they could have made all. They could have made their own universe.
Right.
You feel what I'm
They,
saying?
but
They just
they could
don't touch
have did
on
it.
everything, but
They could, you know what? They could have did it with X-Men, but see, the thing about the X-Men, the continuity got fucked up because when they did the first trilogy with Patrick Stewart and them, and then they tried to do another one with Wolverine Origins, but that movie failed. And like I said on Facebook, that the first class started out as Magneto Origins,
yeah,
and then it evolved into a movie that in the first class. I mean, first class is a Magneto origin story though. They
yeah,
just had everybody else in it. But anyway, yeah. So then you had Days of Future Past, and that kind of like conflicts with the continuity. But that was their way of like combining the old cast and the younger cast. Then Apocalypse, you had that, but Apocalypse was trash. But then and then you had Dark Phoenix. They whole continuity was just messed up, man. Because they
Dark
actually
Phoenix wasn't even that bad, man.
it was. I mean, look, like I said before, man.
I just don't like the chick that played Jean Grey.
You can't. You just Dark Phoenix is just one of them stories you can't condense. They tried it with Last Stand. They tried to condense it with Last Stand. That didn't work. Then they tried to make a whole. They still condensed it because they didn't even have the sheet. I can never pronounce the Empire, the She-Ra Empire. That's what it's called. They didn't even have the Empire in there. So yeah, man, you can't half-ass these stories, man.
Right. Yeah, I get it. And it's almost to the point that you gotta. It's like I understand why they are why they're coming out with the universe that they're coming out with. I mean, you can't. There's no way, to condense all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And the way that they wrote these stories, they wrote a lot of these stories to be in continuity with each other. Even if it's not a part of the main storyline, they had sub series that were a part of main continuity.
Continuity, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to do something. You got to make movies. You got to come out with comics. You got to come out with TV shows. You got to do it all. You know what I mean? And that's one thing about Marvel that I'm starting to understand. They really have a lot of stories, and the new stories that they're coming out with now, like that's just now. You know what I'm saying? That shit probably won't get a live depiction for another 10, 15, 20 years.
And then another thing about Marvel, because like when MCU first started, they was making video games too. They couldn't do video games now because everybody is so invested in the MCU now, especially the casuals.
Right.
The casuals are not going to go buy a video game, and you know what I'm saying? They're not going to do that because honestly, the MCU will make some raw ass games. Behind a good developer, but they'll be, like I said, they'll be wasting money because everybody not going to be trying to spend $60 on the game to see what happens to get prepared for the next movie. So it's no point.
Right, and then everybody doesn't play video games.
Right.
You can't.
Everybody not going to invest that time. So
Because I was thinking about that when I was playing the Avengers game. I was like, maybe I like, what if they are trying to connect this game to, like, because they coming out with a Miss Marvel film, like next year or something like that, or 2000.
TV show.
Yeah, TV show.
Yeah.
They coming out with, so Kamala, she gonna be, she's coming, soon. So she was the main character for real in the game.
Yeah.
You had to play her the majority of the fucking game. So
Yeah.
I was like, what if this is like, what if they're like trying to get us ready, like they're prepping us for her introduction.
Yeah, cause she gonna be in Captain Marvel too. It's gonna be her, OG Captain Marvel, and the black girl.
What's the name? America Chavez too. Miss.
Oh no, she gonna be in Doctor Strange.
Oh, I thought she was gonna be in Miss Marvel too.
No, her first movie gonna be Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Okay, I ain't know. I know that Doctor Strange is coming out before that though.
Yeah, Doctor Strange coming out before that. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I need to look that up and make sure if she's going to be in the Miss Marvel
show. Because America Chavez, she basically can transcend reality too. She just she walked through a star and shit.
She can teleport to any dimension she wants. She's a walking multiverse.
Right.
She can walk to any dimension she wants. Her own dimension is not even a part of the 616.
Right. And the thing about Doctor Strange, they say it's gonna be it's really supposed to be an event movie for real, but I don't think that's where the multiverse saga gonna end, because as you also know, an Ant-Man 3 not coming out until like the summer of 2023, and Kang is the main villain, which I still think is dumb, because why would Kang be an Ant-Man villain? But anyway, it's like, bro, like, I like Ant-Man, but it's like their skill sets is like, as far as fighting goes, they can't fight anybody. They can't fight Kang. They couldn't even fight ghosts.
They can't do shit.
They can't do shit but shrink and try to outsmart people. That's the only thing they can do for real.
They could beat some normal motherfuckers' asses.
Yeah, they can beat like criminals up, like regular human criminals, but as far as like the big villains, hell no. But see, that's why when Endgame was about to come out, man, dude, I hated that stupid ass rumor that Ant-Man was going to shrink down and jump in Thanos' ass. Oh God, I hated that fucking rumor, man. Oh my God. Let that nigga, he gonna jump in that nigga ass.
If he would have did that shit, all he was doing is making himself vulnerable to get shit. That's all he's doing. I don't know. That would not have worked. Come on, man. This nigga saw your ass, saw everybody ass running to that damn truck in the middle of a damn war.
Right, facts.
The fuck he threw, and he still stopped y'all.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
While getting distracted, smacked, tripped, all type of shit.
Facts.
But the Loki series, though, I really do feel they are really expanding on his character, because I mean they definitely showed some character development of Loki. I mean, people who know Loki, we know Loki, so we know there ain't no change in this motherfucker.
But and this is the character development for the Loki that didn't go through the character development, exactly. The one from 2012, not the one we seen in Ragnarok, the one that started, being good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a difference between that Loki and this one. Like, there's a big difference, because this Loki that we are seeing now, he's not aware of like the aftermath of he's not even aware of Ragnarok happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he didn't know about Thanos picking them up. He didn't know about getting killed. He didn't know about none of that.
Right.
This is the past Loki we talking about. So
right.
he saw that shit. This nigga heart stopped.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
That's why it was so funny. Like, so they really gave him his character development all summed up in like 30 seconds. And
30
those,
seconds.
yeah,
Like, man, you ain't about that for real.
right.
you a mischievous, tricky motherfucker. Yes, you are. But
Right.
you ain't about this shit for real. Like, man, you really just want attention.
Yeah, facts. He like a kid. That's all he is. He a kid.
Yeah.
He just want attention.
That's all he is. All he is.
And that's why Mr. Mobius was exposing him. Like, that's why Mobius don't even really be phased by him for real. Cause he know he on some bullshit.
He told this nigga, you got two options. You either believe me and do this or some shit. And he was like, or you can just what do you say? God damn, that shit was so funny. Shit. He basically said something to the fact like you can either believe me or not, but either way, your ass, you know what I'm saying, you won't know and you won't get to your goal unless you do this shit.
You're right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like you want to meet the so-called timekeepers. You know what I'm saying? You want to meet them, then you got to do this. Otherwise, you're not. You know, and you won't know if I'm telling the truth or not unless you do it.
Facts.
Like that was funny as fuck. Like, dude, you're not about to get me, bro. But at the end of this episode,
that nigga got him. He got him. Technically, he got him.
Man, and the thing is, Loki thought about it.
Yep.
That had me like, okay, you gonna do something. You ain't gonna follow her for real. You gonna do something. You gonna send my niggas the coordinates to where you at or something. You something gonna shake. And she got the little time device too. You know, she
had the little time capsule.
Yeah, that she had took from the soldier or whatever. So I'm sure that device has something to be able to contact the precinct or another soldier or something like that.
So hey, watch out for that chick too, the judge chick, because I know in the comics, I think she got it. I think she connected with Kane in the comics.
Oh, you talking about I know you talking.
Yeah, she connected with Kane in the comics, I believe. So watch her too.
Yeah, everybody worried about Loki.
Yeah, shit.
I'm just like, listen, y'all can be worried about Loki all y'all want, but y'all keep on telling this nigga how, y'all keep telling Loki how like irrelevant he is, and basically how irrelevant everybody is, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like power and things like that, like and just everybody else that's not the TVA. And I'm just like, and he even said it. Loki even said it in the episode. He was telling the black soldier lady that he had tricked a couple times. He had told her, he was like, you keep on underestimating me. Like y'all said that this y'all saying allegedly that this motherfucker is a superior version of me, and y'all are letting me y'all are underestimating me, and y'all keep underestimating this motherfucker. So why do you think that you don't need me?
Right.
It doesn't really make sense if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all keep on being y'all like 4 steps back every trip.
Facts.
And every trip some of your old people did.
Yep. Facts. Big facts.
I mean, overall though, I'm liking the show. I'm liking where it's going. I do feel like the finale is gonna be epic as fuck.
I think it's gonna be more epic than WandaVision finale was epic. I think it's gonna be more epic. It might be more epic than WandaVision finale.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah,
but I think that's their plan though, because the Captain America, the finale for that wasn't bad either.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like, oh my god, it wasn't like that.
They just had that scene when he, was talking to them, the hierarchy and then white people, was just talking to his little social shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was just big. But it wasn't big on the action, but we definitely saw like some teasers to what's gonna come, like whatever the next installment is for Captain America. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
we got Marshall, we got
U.S. agent.
yeah, we got yeah, you got U.S. Agent, we got Captain America, we got Winter Soldier. We just got an introduction to a man Isaiah, his son. I mean not son, his grandson.
Grandson, yeah.
His grandson. He's gonna be a young Avenger or
Mm.
new Avenger, whichever name they end up
That's
going.
what they setting up, man. Because what's the name? Hawkeye. They having Kate Bishop in his show. They setting up Young
I
Avengers,
keep on
man.
forgetting that Hawkeye is having a show. I cannot wait for that shit.
Yeah. Hey, his show might be raw. Everybody sleeping on it. His show might be
That's
raw.
what I'm saying, man. We gonna see a lot of combat, hand to hand
Yeah.
combat, and that,
Yeah, that kind
especially
of niggas be sleeping on that hand to hand combat, man.
yeah, that shit dope. Especially fucking with Ronan, man.
Yeah.
He gonna teach his daughter some shit,
Hell yeah.
and I like her as an actress though. I liked her in True Grit.
Oh, she was in True Grit.
Yeah, as a little girl, she was
Oh, that's all right. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
she was like 13 or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that movie. But yeah, man, we got a lot to look forward to, and I think that Loki. I'm gonna figure out, goddamn it, if this is Enchantress or if this is Lady Loki. I'm gonna figure it out.
Hey, it might be both because hey, Marvel be doing that shit. Marvel be combining. They be doing the amalgamations of two different villains, three different
Yeah,
villains. Sometimes they
yeah,
did that with Whiplash and Iron Man 2.
yeah.
They combined three different villains in one person.
Man, I don't know why they. It's crazy, man, because they could have did. I'm not mad though. I can't even say that they could have did shit better because at the same, we got to just understand the time that this shit came out. Superhero movies wasn't even, you know, superhero movies wasn't even acknowledged or wasn't really taken seriously.
Facts.
Like they thought it's almost like every superhero movie they thought of. And it seemed like every time a black person wanted to be a superhero, it's like they imagined Meteor Man or some shit.
Man, Meteor Man, I'm not trying to downplay Meteor Man, but like that kind of wasn't meant to be taken seriously. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't.
Yeah, it really wasn't meant to be taken seriously though. Like seriously. It really wasn't. I'm not even trying to downplay what they did with Meteor Man, but it wasn't taken seriously, man. It's like Robert Townsend just said, how would a black superhero be? And he
Really
wrote the
was
script
like
right.
it really was like he was like he had a summer off. He wanted to get the neighborhood into, make a movie. You know what I'm saying? He just did a movie with the neighborhood.
Like, bruh, like Meteor Man to me is kind of like if Luke Cage had actual superpowers. That like, you know what I'm saying? Like he just cleaning up the streets. You know what I'm saying?
It had a good concept though. The writing was definitely good though. Like
Yeah.
we can't.
No, right there was good.
The writing was good because you just think about it. Anybody who touches the damn meteor gains the power from the meteor.
Yeah.
That is dangerous.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
It's fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get all the powers of Meteor Man. You just got to touch it.
Mm-hmm.
It goes away though. It goes away eventually, but that's still dangerous.
Hey, no cap. When that I was like 5 or 6 years old when that movie came out. I was scared as fuck of that movie. I was like 5 or 6 when that came out, man. I was scared with that media. Like now, when I look at it, like them graphics look goofy now, but yeah, that shit look goofy as fuck now. But back then, they looked real.
Yeah, man. I really hope that when they come out with the Blade movie, I really hope that they keep the. In the Blade films, the original Blade films, like especially Blade 1 and 2, they had a lot of like switching of the scenes. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of the combat scenes, you know,
too much editing. Too much editing.
That's why I hope that they do not have so much editing in this Blade film. I really hope that they keep they make it really into like a martial arts film. Like it has to have vampire and horror, concepts to it, of course. But Blade is a martial artist, bro. Assassin. This is what he do. He is fighting vampires, bro. He cannot fight vampires throwing haymakers,
Yeah.
yeah, and grabbing them and tackling motherfucking vampires. It's not gonna work,
he gonna be putting them in headlocks and
bro. If I
everything.
see that shit, bro, I'm gonna be like, this shit trash.
Oh yeah, hey, they said, man, dude, that Blade movie gonna take forever to come out, dude. They said filming on the Blade not gonna be until like summer 2022. I said, oh man, that shit ain't coming out until like 2024.
They
Then,
said
man.
that this nigga about to get
Ooh.
all the training he can get.
Yeah, he need to, and he need to eat a little bit. It's like he too skinny. Like he need to get in the gym.
He a lanky dude, man. Like he
Yeah.
really tall for real. I really hope that casting is right because he really like is tall for real. And I don't know how fast he move. I've never seen him like active, so I don't really know. You know, he could be one of those sluggish, lanky motherfuckers.
And see, and another thing, I probably brought this up to you before. Another thing, like, dude, like close to 50. So it's like, so is he gonna play Blade for like 10 years? I don't think so. He already like 47 or something like that.
I think that it would be smart, and I wouldn't even be mad at them for doing this. I think that it would be smart if they just renege on this casting or recast.
Blade?
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't be that mad about it.
I wouldn't be mad at all.
I wouldn't be that mad about it.
Because this is the thing. I still haven't seen Masharala. I still can't.
Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala.
Yeah.
I still have not seen him in an action film.
Matter of fact, he never
Even in Luke Cage, he didn't do shit but stand around in a suit.
Yeah, he was just a mob boss. He wasn't getting active, and I never seen him in no action film.
Never. I never even seen him fight in a street fight or nothing.
I just realized that he never did an action movie.
He did Alita, but he stood around.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, man. It's like all this time, like, dude, he was cast in the role in this, like, sometime like in 2019. That was 2 years ago. So I hope in the 3 years, however long it's going to between filming, I hope he keep training.
Right.
Because 3 years that's a long enough time to start training. I hope he training. Shit. Get in the gym a little bit.
Man, that nigga need to be on a full schedule regimen. He should be not doing nothing but try, bro. He should probably be taking notes from Wesley for real. He probably should be training with Wesley.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like for a little bit, man, just to get some pointers, you know what I'm saying, on the whole role. You know. Because Wesley played it perfectly.
Yeah. Plus, shit, like he might need to take a little some workout pointers from Chris Hemsworth too, man. That nigga Hemsworth got big, bro. Like, have you ever seen Hemsworth before he played Thor? He was so bony and skinny.
Dude, man, he was a fat dude and fucking Wanted and fucking
He was in Wanted.
Yeah, he.
No, I think you're thinking about Chris Pratt.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Who you talking about?
Hemsworth, Thor.
Hemsworth. Okay.
Yeah.
You talking about Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah.
He got big. But the thing about it is though, he getting older though.
Yeah, he getting older. Yeah.
And the thing about getting older, you know what I'm saying? You start like stocking up on more muscle mass and more fat. So you know what I'm saying? Niggas is getting older, bro. He just staying in that gym. You see how big The Rock is?
Man, Rock Rock like cartoon big. Now, like, dude, remember when he was wrestling, he was nowhere. No, he was a normal size of wrestling. This nigga this nigga a cartoon now.
Listen, I ain't gonna say nothing about enhancements, or nothing like that. But when you be in the gym like this nigga does, I follow him on IG and Twitter. So every time this nigga does his cheat day and shit,
cheat day's epic.
Nigga, a whole trough big ass table full of food. This nigga ate a big ass stack of pancakes, nigga. It was like 30 pancakes.
The Last Supper out here.
I'm like, bro, I can barely eat 4, bro. I can barely eat 2. You
Right.
ate 30? Man's jacked, bro.
Yeah, it's like I don't think he don't know shit either. I legit believe that because I think his regimen is he be in the gym by like 4:30 in the morning,
He
something like that.
every day, bro.
Every day he work out for like at least 4 hours, minimum 4 hours. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
When you don't feel shit, you just fucking heavy ass, just strong ass nigga just lifting 500 pounds.
500 pounds.
That shit feel like a feather now, man. I'll do that shit too.
Right. He probably bench like 300. Not 250. He probably bench 300.
Man, that nigga probably bench more than that. That nigga is big as fuck, bro. But nah, real shit though, man. That I'm looking forward to what they're gonna do with Kang though, because we know with Kang, you know, the timekeepers, they are afraid of that nigga.
Yeah, they shook a Kang.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
this is something that we gonna have to take serious. And I want to know how. I just want to know, are they going to bring the Avengers back together? And are they going to have Carol Danvers leading the Avengers?
Oh God! Man, it'll be an outcry. She led the Avengers.
Listen, it happened. Her and T'Challa led the Avengers. They used to get into it like fuck, but they let them.
See,
and plus, I mean, Steve is out of here. I mean, he's not dead, but
Steve old.
Yeah, he done.
Yeah, he done. Yeah, but hey, I heard that what they can't, allegedly, Chris Evans signed another contract.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So I don't know. Steve coming back somehow. I don't know. They probably gonna do something to show what happened when he was returning all the stones, though. And that's what they probably gonna do.
That would be cool.
But see, this is the thing, though. Somebody brought this up on the video. On this video I watched right before we got on here. Somebody said that the Avengers actually could. You know how like on Loki, the judge said like the Avengers were supposed to do what they do, but this dude said that when they went back to 2012, that was cool. But then when Loki, took the Tesseract and dipped off, and then they had to go to the 70s for another Tesseract. They said that's where they fucked up at, because he gave some complicated explanation. I can't remember the whole thing, but the fact that they had to go to another timeline for another Tesseract, that was a red flag. It might have been a red flag. But I don't know. But I mean, it makes sense that could be a red flag because they went further than what they were supposed to go. They made an extra trip, but and then and another thing.
I feel like this. I mean,
and then another thing. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but another thing, Tony was talking to his dad. That could change shit. Yeah, he was talking to his dad, and
listen, the world is the whole universe is about to fucking get snapped, and then we dealing with a Thanos, not a Thanos who had a little bit of wisdom and shit, and was just trying to chill and relax at the sunset. We dealing with a Thanos who was bloodlusted and did not give a fuck. He said, maybe I just need to wipe all y'all the fuck up out of here.
Right. Thanos said fucking half.
Right, he said fucking half. Like that is how you can tell when they went back in time like that. And he just was totally different for real. He wasn't even the same type of Thanos that we was introduced to.
Savage Thanos.
Right. Like he was killing. Man, I can't wait until they show us some origins of Thanos, boy. That's gonna be great. Oh, this nigga should probably die. Yeah. Yeah, Doom. Yeah, the incursions. Yeah, the conversion was mentioned in the Age of Ultron too. I'm sorry, I'm just now reading these comments, man. I'm just now getting to y'all. My bad. Um, Sharon Carter scroll. That's an interesting take. I do really want to see how Jane Foster looks. I do want to see how Jane Foster looks as Thor, as the Mighty Thor. I do want to see that. But thank y'all for tuning in, man. We definitely just wanted to discuss this Loki TV show and everything else tied to it. You know how we do. You know what I'm saying? But thank y'all for tuning in, man. Love y'all. Peace. Love yourself. Love your family. I say.